If you have high ticket offers and you're selling them via email, then here are three things that you need to include in each of those emails in order to maximize your conversions. If you don't know me, my name's Theo Seeds, and I run promos and sales and launches for high ticket coaches and consultants and course creators, and basically anybody who sells any kind of information online. And these are three things that I've seen over and over again in the promos that I run, as well as the courses that I buy, what people teach. So, if you're selling your own high ticket offers to your email list, if you're selling high ticket offers to somebody else's email list, these are things that you're going to want to do. So number one, you need to remind people what they're buying, right? So one of the coaching programs I'm in right now talks about the big juicy outcome, which is basically, why are people signing up, right? Like, what's the big thing that they're going to get that they really, really want, where if they bust their butt in your program, that's the transformation they're going to get, right? So a good formula for this is you're going to get this outcome in this time by doing this without doing this. And if you don't get it, then I'll give you this guarantee, right? I'll give you your money back, or I'll work with you for free until you do, or et cetera, et cetera. You do not need all five of these to have a good, big, juicy outcome. You can have just two or three of them. You at least want the outcome, time, and guarantee. If you can get all three of those, that's really just kind of the winning formula for a good offer. But however much of this you have in your offer, you really want to be hammering that over and over again, just reminding people like, hey, this is what you like. If you're a dating coach, like you can go on 2 dates a week or get 2 dates a week from your Tinder accounts in 60 days without, I don't know, without taking fancy photo shoots, or I'll give you your money back, right? Or if you're a business coach, you can say, you're going to get to $10,000 a month in 90 days by doing this kind of outreach that nobody else has been teaching or doing without having to spend 3 hours a day doing it, or you get your money back, something like that. The more that you remind people of what they're buying, the more they're going to buy it. That's just kind of the whole point of sales copy, right? Is to get people to see the benefits of something and to remind them like, hey, if you buy this, it's going to give you the thing that you want. So put that in your emails over and over again. If you have a guarantee, mention it. Even like outside of the main big juicy outcome, like if you're talking about, hey, this is what your life is going to look like in 90 days after you join, even if you don't mention the guarantee at that time, you can have a throwaway sentence being like, hey, by the way, I have a guarantee. So if you do the work in this program and you don't get the results I'm promising, just let me know and I'll give you a full refund, right? So in some cases, it's better to mention the guarantee separately. Number two, remind people about your deadline, right? So your special offer is going to end at some point, right? Ideally, if you watch some of my other videos, you'll see that I recommend having kind of a short-term sale where you give people either a discount or some sort of bonus if they sign up before some sort of deadline. And the point of that is to create urgency and give people a date by which they have to act by. Otherwise, they'll just kind of sit on the fence forever. So you want to remind people of that date, right? You want to tell people, hey, if you want this, this is your deadline. This is when you have to get in by. And you want to say that over and over again in every single email as clearly as you can, right? So you can say like, by the way, this offer is ending on October 1st. So if you're not in by then, you will have to pay full price, something like that, right? You put that at the end of the email, and it's not necessarily going to increase conversions on the specific email that you're sending, right? If you're sending this on September 28th, September 29th, this sentence is not going to increase conversions of the email. It might a little bit, but what it's going to get people to do is the people who want the offer, they're going to be like, okay, well, I have to decide by October 1st, and then when it's October 1st, and they see the emails you're sending, they're going to be like, okay, I have to open this one right now, or I'm not getting this offer. When people know the deadline, they're less likely to miss it, right? So you just need to make it abundantly clear, this is the deadline. And then number three, you should mention that you offer a payment plan, right? So if you don't offer payment plans, it's fairly easy to offer them, but if people don't know that you offer a payment plan, they will not get on a call with you just to ask if you offer a payment plan. So you need to be telling them that you offer a payment plan. And this is another thing you can kind of do in a throwaway sentence like this one. You could say, by the way, if money is tight right now, don't worry, I have payment plans available. And this can vary based on your audience. If you really want to repel freebie seekers or people who don't have the money right away, then you don't have to include this. But if you're willing to take a sale where you offer a payment plan, then you should be including this sentence. Just if people don't know that you have a payment plan, they will oftentimes assume that you don't and that they'll have to pay full price right away. If they're not sure, they might be too shy to ask. So just tell people like, hey, I've got a payment plan. And if you don't, even if you need all the cash up front, there are some companies out there. I don't know a ton about this. This is not my area of expertise, but a lot of my clients have this deal where they have some company who pays them the money up front, and then the company receives the payment plan payments. So if you don't want to deal with sending collection emails to your clients or doing all of that, that would be my recommendation, is look into that. And then no, this is kind of like a bonus thing that you should not do. But if you're selling offers for $3,000 or more, you want to not mention the price. Definitely not in the emails, preferably not even in the VSL, because mentioning the price scares people off. If you're selling something for $3,000 or more, you should be using a sales call funnel where people have to talk to you before they can buy something. There are some exceptions to this rule, like if you're really, really well known in your space and you have unimpeachable credibility, or if you're selling to people who have bought something previously from you. In some cases, you will not need to have this call. Most of the time, you're going to need to have this call. And before the call, it's really all just about getting people on the call. You don't need to sell them on anything other than getting on the call. And mentioning the price is just going to scare them off. So do not mention the price. And then, yeah, that's what I got for you today. So if you want me to write emails like this for you on a commission-only basis, I will, assuming that you have a email list of at least 2,000 people and you have decent deliverability. Just, if you want to learn more about this, you can check out my website at theoseeds.com, and you'll see all my kind of the details of the offer. You'll see some of my case studies and testimonials, and then there will be a form where you can book a call with me. So, yeah. Take care and have a great rest of your day.